John Langford talked about the kind of training and education that's necessary for someone in computer science who wants to become involved in this whole idea of machine learning, how to make use of complex medical data, the kind of math, statistics, algorithms that are necessary. And it's very interesting because this is a field that's growing so fast. He makes note that things have changed tremendously in just the last 2 years. So if you're interested in this particular area, which is rapidly expanding, take a really close listen to what John has to say.
Training is the key because how to deal with this exploration data was simply not well understood anywhere, as far as I can tell, until quite recently. And we've started to discover how to use it. I wouldn't say that we have fully mastered the area, but we're light years ahead of where we were just 2 years ago. So training seems to be the key. And then who can be trained? Well, because of the quantities of data involved, I think it's very important to have some amount of computer science background because it's important to have efficient algorithms. It's also important to have a statistical background because you really have to understand probability before you can start doing machine learning properly.
During our teleconference with John, I asked him about what would be necessary to help grow this field, to bring more people in and to help those who are in the field work better together. He had some very interesting comments to make about building a community that would help this field move forward as strongly and rapidly as possible.
I think that basically a community has to grow around the process of doing analysis of medical data. And so the process of growing a community is fairly difficult, but it seems to be possible. So that growing community would mean, having regular workshops, possibly turning them into a conference, possibly starting up a journal, trying to get, there are many different ways you can have a community, but having, for example, I have a blog, which is on machine learning theory. It's at hunch.net, right? And there's kind of a community of people who read it, right? So if we get to a point where, there was a blog associated with the community of medical data, that would probably be good. So building a community is not a very easy thing, but it would help a lot, I guess, if the funding agencies saw that this was an important way to go. Plausibly, some of them do, but maybe, I guess I don't know the extent of that. And then there's just a lot of kind of sweat needs to be done where you, I don't know if sweat is the right word, but you need to make the medical systems record data in a standardized, easy-to-use way. And to some extent, we don't even fully understand what easy-to-use means. So there's a process of kind of building up the community and also building instances where this approach manages to create successful inventions that are obviously and greatly beneficial. So if over the next 5 years we can reach a point where there is a community and anybody in that community can point to 10 instances where it has made a phenomenal difference, I think that will be a great start.